Hi everybody, it's Keren here from tuppencecoloured.co.uk. Thank you very, very much for joining me today. This is what I've been making today. It could be a Valentine card or it could be just a love note for somebody. And if you stay with me, I will show you how I made it. Here's what I'm using today. My card base is a piece of Sahara sand, which is 4 inches by 11.5, and I folded it in half at 5 3/4. My matte layer is a piece of mint macaron envelope paper, and this is 3 3/4 by 5.5. I've got a little scrap of Tangerine Tango, and I've got some thick Whisper White. I'm going to be stamping using Summer Sorbet, and I'm going to use Real Red and Tangerine Tango inks. Put those aside. And I'm going to be using dies from the Sunshine Sayings Thinlets, and I've got some thick Baker's Twine in Very Vanilla. My stamp's already mounted up on my clear block, and I'm going to start with the Tangerine Tango ink, and I'm going to make sure I've got a good coverage on the stamp, and with my finger dauber into the Real Red, and I'm just going to catch around the edge of the heart shape here. Hoping you can see that. Just tapping it just so it's got a little bit of a red edge, and I'm going to stamp down onto my thick Whisper White. And you'll probably notice that the back of the stamp isn't indexed terribly well, and that's because after I'd indexed it up, I decided that I wanted to trim the rubber a bit nearer to the actual stamping part so I could see where it was, and that's stamped beautifully as I want it, and I'm going to go ahead and do another one just the same. So now I'm going to cut them out. And when you're fussy cutting, if you lean your scissors over so that you can see where the blades are. Can you see what I'm doing? I've not done that, I've done that. You can get right close up to the edge, and of course move the paper, not the scissors. I'm going to go and do the same to the other one. I've just gone around the edge of this heart with my finger dauber and a bit of Real Red, and can you see the difference, how it just looks a little bit more finished off than that one? Not sure how well you can see that, but I'm going to do the same to this one. So just tipping the edge with a little bit of Real Red on the finger dauber, and it just makes it look that much more 3D somehow. There you go. I die cut out the word love and these little scribbly butterfly shapes from the Tangerine Tango card, and I wanted to sponge it as well, but even with the finger dauber I found that it was just a little bit too tricky, so I'm using this, which is an eyeshadow applicator, and I bought a whole pile of them at the pound shop for, surprisingly enough, £1. And I'm just using this just to get into the areas here, so that I just give it that little bit of dimension. Did I say I was using Real Red? I'm using Real Red. As I say, got a whole pile of them for £1. Now you could use a cotton bud, but to be honest with you, that will fit into my container here, where I keep all of my my sponges and my finger daubers. And if I want to use it again, there it is. Let's assemble everything then. So first of all, I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of my mint macaron mat, and this is snail. And I'm just going to centre that onto my piece of Sahara sand, which is such a beautiful neutral colour. I really like it. I really like it. Okay, so that's my my background layer. So I'm going to bring in my two hearts, and I want them to be kind of raised up a bit, and I also want to tie them together with a bit of the baker's twine. So I have to think a little bit about how I'm going to do this, because I don't want to make life too difficult for myself. So this one's going to be the one that's on top, and I'm going to put a single dimensional there, so that's going to raise it up just like that. And onto this side I'm going to put some of the foam strip. Don't want much. It's going to be more than enough, and I'm going to put it in two bits. Actually, it's going to be in three bits. And that is so that the twine can pass through it. Okay, with me so far? Alright, now that's going to sit on top of that, and on the back of this one, make sure I'm on the right side of it, I'm going to put some single dimensionals, and again, I'm going to move that one, because I want space for the twine to pass through. Alright, you with me so far? Okay. So I'm going to take the back off this one, just like that, and I'm going to arrange it where I want it, which is sort of like that. Alright, and now I'm going to take my baker's twine the length of it, and I think I'm probably going to find this easiest if I pin it down a bit. Alright, so just got a bit of ordinary sticky tape here. Any old tape will do. This happens to be what I have lying around the house. Cheap chips from the stationers. And I'm just going to, actually I've got too much there. That's way too much, but not a problem. Too much is better than too little, because you can always take it away, but you can't add it. Okay, so let's spin that over. Tie my two hearts together with a little bow. Have this how I want it, but I'm just going to fray the ends of the baker's twine just a little bit. Just artfully frayed ends. There you go. So let's put this onto the front of the card now. And all I need to do is take the backings off the dimensionals and off the foam strip. And if you don't have the foam strip, what you would need to do would be to two dimensionals, one on top of the other, which is what we used to do back in the day before they kindly gave us the foam strip. Alright, so I want that sort of centered but more towards the top than the bottom, because I need room for my sentiment, and I think around about there we'll just about do it. So let's put my last little bits on, and I'm going to use glue dots to stick these on. So let's have the sentiment first, and then I know how much room I've got for everything else. Okay, so a couple of glue dots onto the reverse. And where's they gone? The glue dots are hiding from me. There they are. There you go. I'll put a couple on, just to make sure that my word sticks down. Okay. I always get in a mess with glue dots. I don't know why it is. They just don't like me. Okay, and actually, if I use my piercing tool to help me place this, because I am notorious for getting things cockeyed. Okay, there you go. Love is blind, or so they say. Alright, my little butterflies now, just to finish it off. Let's have all in here. Oh, next door's dog is not happy about something. I'm going to have that one just there, and there you go. That's it finished. What do you think? I think it came out quite well. I'm quite pleased with that. And if you agree with me, then give me a like, leave me a comment. If you really liked it, subscribe to my channel, because I will be posting more videos regularly. And visit my Facebook page, why don't you, and leave me a picture of what you've been making, because I'd really love to see it. I really, really would. But that is it for today. So thank you very, very much for joining me, and I hope that I will see you again very soon.